In just a few hours, the governor will deliver his State of the State address.
It will be his first after winning a contentious re-election this past fall. Political reporter Will Keneally joins us live from the Capitol with more. Will, what are we expecting to hear tonight?
So we're only a few weeks into the governor's second term, so there's obviously not a lot to report on just yet, but we'll likely hear the governor tout accomplishments from his first term. Things like road funding, for example, which we also heard him speak a lot to during the campaign. From some early excerpts that the governor's office has released, we're also seeing Evers draw a contrast between his administration and the Walker administration, now that we're about 4 years out from that. The address also comes at a little bit of a crossroads in the legislative calendar here. So the governor will have to present his budget to the legislature in the next couple of weeks. So he'll have to kind of do a balancing act, touting up the positives of the last 4 years under his administration, but also talk about things left to be desired, things that he wants to accomplish in these next 4 years, and put the pressure on Republicans to pass that budget. This also comes too as the state has a unprecedented nearly $7 billion state budget surplus that politicians will, over the next couple of months, debate how to spend. So on the Republican side, Assembly Speaker Robin Vos will handle the Republican response to the State of the State. We'll likely hear from him kind of push back on the governor and say, you know, why Wisconsin's in such a good fiscal position right now is because of Republican leadership over the past 4 years, not the governor's leadership. And we also heard earlier today that Republicans are essentially all but sure to essentially wipe out whatever the governor presents them in that budget draft and essentially start from scratch. So it'll be interesting to see too from this address and then in these next first couple of months here of Evers' second term, just how bipartisan it will be. So we'll have more coverage throughout the night, and reporting from the Capitol, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
All right, well, thank you. You can watch the governor's State of the State speech live on Channel 3000 and on Channel 3000 Plus on your streaming devices. It all starts at 7 o'clock.